Now, this time last year, we introduced you to a brave West Australian teenager who was facing the fight of his life. Baxter Hutchinson was diagnosed with not one but two aggressive brain tumours and endured intense treatment that left him unable to walk, talk or see.
Baxter's story brought Sunrise to tears as he refused to give up hope. And this morning, we have some incredible news to share with you. We are so happy to tell you Baxter is cancer-free. Baxter was about to graduate from Year 12 when his life was turned upside down.
Completely shocked, like it took me a few days to digest it and stuff, but yeah, I just didn't know what was involved, so it was almost like a fear of not knowing what was going to happen, really.
During surgery to remove a brain tumour, he died twice on the operating table and lost his ability to walk, talk and see. Months of radiation and chemo followed.
Nothing makes me more proud of that drive and determination that he applies to his everyday battle.
Baxter decided to focus on fundraising to help other young sufferers. Our own Barrett's and mining magnate Andrew Forrest pledged their support.
On behalf of the Tour to Cure community, we would like to give you a donation of $50,000.
I'm going to match you again, dollar for dollar, all the way through. Let's get rid of brain cancer. It kills our kids.
Baxter's efforts have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars and touched so many hearts. And now, a year on, the best possible news for his family. He's been given the all clear.
Baxter and Mum Kaz join us now from Perth. Good morning to you both. Baxter, you have been an absolute inspiration. What a journey you've been on. That moment you were told you were cancer-free, what went through your mind?
It was a bit of almost just a fear of the unknown. I hadn't really heard about brain cancer. All I'd heard about was that cancer existed at this point, so I was just kind of like, okay, so what's that mean? Does it mean surgery? Does it mean treatment? I honestly thought I'd have brain surgery, have it removed and then be fine straight after that. But after a while they explained to me it's a long process and yeah, here I am now.
You are just a miracle. I mean, so many people don't survive brain cancer. It is a really tricky one. Kaz, I mean, I just can't, we can see the relief in your face. Words can't even describe this, so I won't even try and ask you to try and do that. But after surgery and radiation, Baxter was then put on a clinical trial. How crucial was that treatment?
I didn't know a lot about clinical trials, let alone brain cancer at the time. So going on that trial meant that he had drugs that were specific to his tumour. So it was sent off to Germany for them to sequence it to get basically a treatment regime for Bax that was specific to his kind of medulloblastoma. So fortunately for us, he was unfit to fly after surgery and radiation, which meant that we needed it to be here in Australia. And fortunately for us, it was available in St Jude's in Memphis, America, and PCH right here in Perth. Wow. So it was, yeah, it was amazing.
Very lucky.
Very lucky.
Baxter, what was the hardest part for you through all of this?
The hardest part for me, to be honest, was going from such an active and fun lifestyle to after surgery, obviously I couldn't walk, couldn't move pretty much, couldn't see, I couldn't swallow. So for the whole 11 days I was actually in intensive care and I didn't actually sleep once. And I was on all sorts of drugs, seeing all sorts of horrible things, some great things as well, it can be quite fun. But yeah, that was probably the worst part for me out of the whole journey.
Yeah. And it's going to be a very different Christmas and New Year for you this year round, I tell you what. You know, it's a new decade starting next year. Yeah. What are your hopes and dreams for 2020, Baxter?
Hopes and dreams for 2020. My hope is to continue working for Minderoo, which I've done for the past about 6 months now as the ambassador, doing public speaking and different fundraisers like that, which I've thoroughly enjoyed throughout the year. I've also booked a Europe trip, which I'm excited for, from the end of May through to June, and then I'm also going to America straight after that. So a bunch of travel and fun and living my life a bit after the past year, and also hopefully some work in and around Minderoo with Twiggy Forest Forest, obviously.
Yeah. Minderoo is Andrew Forrest's big charitable organisation that played such a big role in your life. Look, it is great to see you. Both of you have a wonderful Christmas.
We will.
And you too.
Good on you guys.
You're
Thank
fantastic.
you.
What a great family you are. All the best.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Oh, that is a good story.
That's a
We need that in the
fantastic
lead up to
story.
Christmas, don't we?